it was just going in between classes and everyone was at their lockers. And I was just walking in class by myself, and a couple kids caught up with me and they actually just shoved me in a locker. I mean, they put like a trash can in front of it so no one could like really see me, or I couldn't get out or anything like that. The feeling I felt when I was in there was just, it was terrible. They left me, and I probably waited 10 minutes for someone to even come along. In that moment, that's probably where I hit the rock bottom. I wanted someone to feel what I felt, but I feel like no one was going to. And every day was just the same routine: go to school, get made fun of for the same thing. Finding a spot to sit was just a struggle because you don't want to sit by the wrong person because they'll be bad-mouthing you in your ear. Kids were maybe pushing me. I'd get on the buses and they'd trip me trying to go to the back because no one would want to sit with me. I hated lunch and all that because there's no one to sit by. You're always sitting there by yourself. No one really paid any attention to me at all except if they wanted to find someone to pick on. Being bullied made me feel humiliated. Being bullied made me feel like I didn't matter to anyone. One of the biggest ways I dealt with it was just going home and honestly just crying by myself, where no one could really hear me and I wasn't going to be judged for it or anything like that. And I still wouldn't have got through it if it wasn't for my parents and if it wasn't for the Lord. I'd go home and my parents would just pray with me, and we just prayed that things would get better. And I had a pretty strong faith back then, where I was positive that even though if I did go to school and get bullied, that I'd always have something to lean back on, and it was the Lord. I think I was targeted just because I was a lot smaller than most of the kids, so I think I was just kind of the most vulnerable, where I couldn't stand up for myself. The kids were just 3 times the size as me. I think half the problem is on the outside I kind of put up a front like it really didn't bother me, because I didn't want kids to see that I was bothering me. I don't think they really knew how much it affected me as it did, but it did. I just think bullies don't really know the toll that they are taking on someone. They don't know what's going on inside, how you're just screaming for a way out and just crying for hope, but they don't understand that. Biggest thing I'd like to say to someone who is getting bullied is that it's not going to last forever. There is light at the end of the tunnel. I didn't think there was going to be, but now looking back, I don't think I'd honestly change a thing about what happened in the past, because what happened back then is honestly what made me who I am today. I wouldn't change a single thing. I wouldn't change a single instance where I felt like there was nothing less, because in that moment is when I feel like you have nothing else to lose, that you do turn to what really matters. So the biggest thing I'd like to say is honestly just keep pushing through. Find the one thing that gets you through and just hold on to it, and know that there is someone out there who does care.